So last week I made a comment about having a little bit of a risque subject go down to help improve the ratings. Well, afterwards I may or may not have gotten drunk and sent said dick pic to another Cinnamon Toast Crunch affiliate. And I would just like to issue an apology for all those I've hurt, all those I've damaged their psyche. I'm better than that, and you deserve better. I'm sorry.
Hey, Forrest, I forgive you.
Thank God.
Hey, that ain't a bad segue.
That ain't a good one, but it ain't bad.
All right, so Wild Night Segue, episode 38. You know that picture you sent me?
Which one? The one I just apologized for?
Yeah. It was bigger than I expected. Ladies out there.
He's lying.
All right, yeah, episode 38. Wild Night Segue.
Who'd have thought it would only take
Jesus
6
Christ.
years?
Most people can do 38 episodes in a year. Us, on the other hand.
You're lucky you got this. Well, actually, you might be unlucky you got this.
So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and move on. Big story. Sadly, actor Chadwick Boseman sadly passed away. 4-year fight with cancer.
That he didn't tell anybody?
Didn't tell anybody about.
Filmed so many movies.
Yeah, 7 or 8 movies.
He's far more of a man than I will ever be.
Yeah, so I tell you, whenever I saw that, I went, oh my God.
I thought it was fake.
It's the same thing with Kobe. I was like, I got to look into this.
It's just tragic.
I look into it, and I was like, oh.
You know, he did that live video or whatever during quarantine like 3 months ago. And I remember I watched it, and I was like, God, he don't look good. I don't know if he's doing this for a role or what. He just does not look good.
Yeah.
Well, now we know.
Yeah, very sad stuff. This is a wild, sad segue today. Wakanda Forever, though.
Apparently Marvel is going to do a thing in honor of him. Like it's a 10-part something about if different things had happened in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
It's a What If series.
And I think that's the very last thing he filmed before he passed.
Yeah, it's something, T'Challa is Star-Lord. Somehow he becomes Star-Lord instead of Peter Quill.
Really?
But they've got the actual actors who come in and do the voice acting for that. So, looking forward to that one. It's going to be a sad one.
Very sad.
Just as sad as like when Carrie Fisher, when she passed away, the next Star Wars movie is in. Her very first appearance was, well, this is going to hurt.
But, I mean, it's a tragedy. It really is. He was a fantastic actor. He didn't have a ton of movies, but what movies he did.
Knocked it out of the park.
Out of the park every time.
Oh, yeah.
And honestly, how long has MCU been going on now? What, like 12 years?
12 years, yeah.
The fact that this is the first time other than Stan blows my mind. You can't have that many people of such high caliber and so many roles and not have a couple, unfortunately, pass.
Yeah, it's a sad weekend here.
Very sad.
So, this episode is for our King T'Challa. This is for him.
Forever.
And, very some exciting news for us.
Mm. It's so exciting, I don't even know yet.
As you know, we put out I'm tired of doing this producing crap myself. So I put out a job application, big thing. Go out and get me a new producer who can work for free. They don't know this yet. Anyway, yeah, we've got a new producer. We're going to have one person apply, but it's all right.
Who's this person?
Her name is Phyllis. She's right over here. Phyllis, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Phyllis. Computers are my passion.
I think I've only heard you do that one other time. It was just as ignorant as just that.
Phyllis, keep doing the good work. You're only 5 minutes in, but you're doing great.
Thank you.
It's not going to be very hard to beat Corey's.
Yeah, I'm a very skilled producer.
He picks up. You're not going to hear it, but just know that in this silence that there's a lot of chair squeaking.
Hey.
But you're not going to hear that because he did partially his job.
I did such a good job.
He snipped out
It's
that
gone.
one noise.
Not his voice, but the chair squeaking.
They probably hope that they would probably like it if you snipped out my voice. I know I would.
So we're going to go ahead and go on to sports and such. I want to talk about some uniforms.
Who you want?
Like I always want to talk about. That's all we talk about on sports and such.
That's
anymore.
all you talk about.
We're doing the Browns today. The Browns went back to their old look. I'm glad they did. Browns have been terrible since like the 70s. So a couple years ago, they updated them. Some people liked them, some people didn't. And then they expected the team to get better. All the hype on the Browns the last 2-3 years. And they achieved not much. So they went back to their old look. A look that is much better. And I appreciate it. I went like 25 seconds here, so don't judge me. Next thing on sports and such. Who needs uniforms? New uniforms. Next. You got a vote?
Do I have a vote?
Yeah.
I think the Washington football team needs a new name, but as far as outfits go, I don't care.
Hey, I saw the uniforms. Like they actually did like the photos for the Washington football team. They don't look bad.
If we could just get a logo.
If they had a logo and a team name, it'd be a lot better. But I don't mind the numbers on the helmet. I don't mind it. I'd prefer a logo.
I think I might just go ahead and turn into an LA Raiders fan. Well, it's
Las
fresh.
Vegas Raiders?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm excited to see their new...
I said LA, didn't I?
You did. I'm excited to see their new stadium.
I saw something. They sent something out to...
Season ticket holders.
yeah, I watched that video, and it was awesome.
It was nice. It was good stuff.
That's more than Washington football team ever sent me.
Hey, you know what they need to do? I read that Dan Snyder did want to try to get a new stadium out of all this. Which they need one bad. RG3's knee would love it.
I'm pretty sure that they were supposed to have a new stadium, and it'd be completed by like 2018.
Yeah, that field there is rough.
Crap.
RG3 is a backup quarterback because of that field right now.
He's backup quarterback because he needs to be a backup.
So my pick for new uniforms, Cincinnati Bengals.
The Bengals?
They need it bad. They're ugly.
What can you do with it, though?
There's a lot of mock-ups I've seen on Instagram. I'll send them to you. They look really good.
I want Joe Exotic to design the Bengals uniforms. That's the only thing I want to sign off on.
I'm all for that, actually.
I mean, he's sitting in jail. He ain't got nothing better to do.
You're not wrong. Hey, while we're talking about Joe Exotic, let's talk about him. Let's talk about the good part of 2020 is Tiger King.
The only good part.
I saw these memes. I kind of watched it a couple weeks late. I saw all these memes. I thought I knew everything about this show.
Dude,
I started watching it every single time.
No meme gets you prepared for what you're going to watch.
Every time I thought I knew what was going on, left field.
Listen, any man eccentric enough to have one of his employees' arms ripped off by a tiger, and the first thing he wants to do is grab a leather EMT jacket, that is a showman.
Yeah. I watched every episode at work.
He cares about nothing but performance.
It was a wild time. Best part of 2020, without a doubt.
I binge watched that. I mean, I haven't watched
Return
it
of One Eye
since
Segway's almost like top 5, but Tiger King
that top
1.
tier.
Ain't nothing better.
Top shelf. How did it take us this long to talk about Tiger King?
I don't know. Hey, Tiger King's great. All right, so what we're going to do now, we got so many sponsors. We got to let them get their stuff in. So, we'll be right back after this short break from our sponsor.
Damn, Corey, that's a nice truck. What did you get?
Oh, you know me, boy. I go for the good stuff. I got the 2018 Motor Trend Truck of the Year, the 2018 Chevy Silverado.
That thing's bitching.
It's got all sorts of cool stuff. It's got a backup camera, I assume. It's got good gas mileage for a truck.
No, it doesn't.
So for a truck, and it's got enough room to store 250 watermelons.
Damn.
If you're a watermelon farmer.
It's the perfect thing for driving to meth infested parties.
The 2018 Motor Trend Truck of the Year, the 2018 Chevy Silverado. Chevy, please sponsor us. And we're back. Thank you, sponsor. We appreciate that.
We're still waiting
So
for the
much.
check.
We need it.
Badly.
We need to pay for Phyllis.
I thought you said you was doing it for free.
Well, since when we introduced her, she's walked out.
Oh, okay. So she's quit. So
She's quit, and she demands payment.
we now have a position open for a editor, producer, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, while we went to commercial break, she left.
She just walked out.
She said, "You know what? I'm done."
She said 10 minutes is all I need to hear to know that this is not.
And we didn't introduce her till 5 minutes in, so she only did 5. All right, so now we're gonna go to drunk stories. Had a pretty nice segment of drunk stories last week, so we're gonna go right on and keep doing it again, probably because we got 1,000 of these.
Unfortunately,
Because we're unfortunately
we're lower white trash and we
A
enjoy
little
alcohol.
a little bit. We're not alcoholics.
No. An alcoholic needs a beer. I have a beer.
I mean, I get wild 3 times a year. That doesn't make me an alcoholic.
I get wild when I have time for it.
I mean, I don't mind to drink a little now. I just need prep time.
No.
I need
All Corey Jones needs
I need a day off after.
is a day off the day before, a bunch of beer, and the overwhelming need to throw up before he goes to bed that night. He will not. He will not go to bed. I've watched him sit in a field
I'll sit in my backyard
and try to throw up for an hour and a half.
I've done that a many a time.
He will not go to sleep until he throws up.
I remember one time your mom came to pick you up from my house. And, she was like, "Is he all right?" I'm just sitting in the backyard, and I'm like, "I got to puke before I go inside." and you were like, "Just let him do it. He knows what he's doing."
He'll throw up here in about 20 minutes, go inside and crash. He'll be all right.
So my drunk story, I'm just going to go over the highlights. When we did the bachelor party, we did 2 days. Went to a cabin in the middle of nowhere. It's so in the middle of nowhere, there was no place to even get pizza nearby.
Oh, yeah, we were out.
Yeah.
Like, it was a very nice Airbnb, but there was absolutely nothing.
Yeah, there's
around.
nothing.
It was actually quite peaceful. Well, actually, there was a house directly next to us,
Yeah.
and then after that house, nothing.
Yeah, somehow in the pictures, they got the perfect pictures that this house wasn't there.
And it was not a small house next to it. It was a rather large house that they had completely taken pictures all the way around, and you could never see it.
There was one place in town. They had a Pizza Plus in town. But Pizza Plus is only good if it's free, so... I'm not doing that to celebrate my bachelor life. Pizza Plus, their thick crust is too thick. The thin crust is too thin. They need more sauce on there, baby. They got problems. They need to work through it. Sort yourself out, Stephanie and Andy. Come on.
I think you may be too stupid for me to co-host a podcast with anymore.
You know, back when I was at ETSU, there was I was talking to this girl, and we were talking and planning a date, and she had everything. She had it all. Perfect. And I was like, "Where you want to go?" She's like, "Let's go get pizza." And I was like, "Hey, that's a good idea." And I was like, "Where you want to go?" She said, "Pizza Plus. It's my favorite." And I said, "I think we need to see other people."
I can't talk to you.
And she was like, "We'd never been on a date yet." And I said, "Good."
Saved us both some time.
That's a fake story. I made that up. Anywho, drunk story. We go to the cabin in the middle of nowhere. As soon as me and my brother, we get there first, we pull in. There's this huge hill right behind us.
Massive.
And I said, "You know what? Somebody's rolling down that hill tonight."
And he wasn't right.
And somebody did roll down that hill tonight. And then so we start drinking. We had a slip and slide set up in the front yard.
If we had bought thicker plastic, it would have been. Now, I did have a full travel down. I'm the only one that made it from the top to the bottom.
You did.
And I
you
spun
did.
the whole time.
You did. Yeah.
I corkscrewed the whole way down.
After like 5 slides, it like split in half.
So we started with
You and Woody had like cuts all over.
Oh, it was rough.
Yeah. And then we went and got in the river, played in the river for a little bit. And the river went up to about my nipples. Actually, not even to my nipples. It was close to my belly button.
Well, if you went on out there was a good current, and it got deep.
And so, then we started drinking heavy. Get by the fire. We started drinking all sorts of stuff. Everybody's drinking.
Liquor enters the picture.
I start getting drunk, and I say, somebody want to see me run down that hill? No. Nobody said anything, and I was already climbing halfway up it. And then so they recorded a video of me rolling down the hill. I tried to post it on TikTok, but something with the song playing in the background, it wouldn't remove the audio.
It was hilarious because it was just quiet, and we were all just sitting there enjoying it, and all of a sudden here comes Corey out of the house, drunker than hell. Y'all want to watch me roll down that hill? Not really. Well,
Too bad.
I'm gonna.
I'm doing it. And then I laid there for 30 minutes, and then I got up.
Yeah, he was laying in the ground.
That's
in
my
the
favorite
ground. He was
thing.
in the ground. He was laying on top
Laying
of the ground.
on the grass, looking up at the sky.
We thought he was dead, but we were just going to give him a minute. So we're all sitting
a good
around the
idea.
fire, and then all of a sudden we hear something. We look over, and he's back up, and the first words out of his mouth are,
That's the second.
"Yeah."
That's
Oh,
the
was it second
That's
night?
the second night. So we get up and we go drinking like crazy, and you guys brought me inside. You were like, just leave him out here. He'll come in. And then, but they're like, it's getting ready to rain.
I said, the rain will get him
It'll
inside.
pick
I
him up.
promise him.
And they brought me inside, and
I was already in bed.
I
I think
don't
by the time they
remember
got him
any of
inside.
this either. They told me it started raining harder than it's ever rained ever.
It did.
Like as soon as they brought me in.
It was
So if they would have left me outside, I would have probably got washed away.
I begged them to leave him outside, but they just wouldn't.
So get up real hungover, and Money Matthew Wood slept on the couch in the living room, and I come strolling out of my room at like 9 o'clock, and he just raises his head up, says, "Oh, thank God." Gets up and goes crashes for 2 hours on my bed because he was so uncomfortable. He said he tried to come sleep in the bed with me, but I had the door locked.
I'm surprised you didn't try and come downstairs.
We walked forced downstairs in the basement.
For anybody that's not aware, I have a major snoring problem. It's like 6 grizzly bears hibernating in a cave. It's bad. It's rough.
We locked him in the basement.
So I got put in the basement, concrete slab floor, like 10 feet to the dirt. This room stayed at a constant 58 degrees, and I loved it. It was amazing.
There was no lights.
No,
shut that door.
I think, what time did I finally end up getting?
It was
I got
probably
like
noon. Yeah, it had to be noon.
I had no idea what time it was. You look at your phone, and it was like block walls, so you had no signal at all. Every day I would wake up at about noon because I just wouldn't know what time it was. I'd go upstairs. About the time I hit the top step, my phone would go bloop, 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 bloop. Like 15 notifications would hit it.
So it took us a while to get drinking again. Like I tried to start drinking like pretty heavy stuff, but I was like, I just need a little time. And then so it was supposed to be raining, so we were like, I don't know if we're going to be able to
Do anything.
go tubing like we really wanted to. Weather cleared up about 3 or 4.
Right, we're doing it.
We got my dad. He drove us. I don't know how far he drove us.
Oh, I remember somebody going, this will only take us about an hour.
It was like 2 or 3.
3.
Yeah,
3 hours
close to
later.
3. Yeah, and we went up. We had to drive for at least 30, 35, maybe 45 minutes.
We just kept going. I was in the back.
we
We were all in the bed of the truck.
Once we got up a certain ways, we were just trying to find a good place to get in the river. Then once we found that,
We were gone.
my dad drove back, and then
I brought 2 beers.
Yeah,
The second I got in, I lost one of those beers.
it was me, Woods, Forrest, and my brother Danny, and me and Woods were on top of the floats.
Me and Danny were in the floats because we like to have a little bit of control of our lives.
So I don't know how. So you brought 2 beers, you lost one. Danny probably did the same, 2 beers.
But somebody handed me a beer halfway through. They were like, "Here, I have an extra beer here."
How
Because
much
you
did
guys started drinking Pink Panty
Yeah,
Pull Down.
we drank leftover Pink Panty Pull Down.
Which does worse things to you than fresh Pink Panty Pull Down.
Yeah, oh yeah. We each had a Gatorade bottle. We filled it up. We said, once this is gone, it's gone. And I'll be on that river, floating down. Your stomach's going all sorts of different ways, trying to finish that off. It's the hardest thing I've ever done. But once I finished it, it was gone. Thank God. Haven't had it since. So the day before, Danny walked up the river quite a bit. He found like a little rapid type thing. It wasn't big or anything. So every time we got near a rapid, he'd be like, "Oh, this is the rapid I walked up to."
And then about halfway through it, he'd go, "I don't remember this."
I don't remember it being that deep.
What was even worse is we hit... So Corey and Woods just floated.
Yeah, we
across
floated fast.
just fantastically. So here's my fat ass in the back end. There were parts where I had to act. Thank God I wore like shoes.
Yeah, you wore shoes and you put them in their dryer.
And it got wrapped up around the agitator, and it took me like 25 minutes to undo them. It was leather shoes with they're supposed to be boating shoes, but they had leather strings, and that was the biggest pain in the ass ever. But I had to walk like 300-400 yards at a time because it would just turn into nothing. I'd be sitting there floating, and all of a sudden I'd feel a rock jab my butt cheek, and I go, "Oh, well, this is starting to get shallow." About that time, another one would get me, and then one of them would get me right on the butthole, and I'd just be sitting on a rock.
We'd turn around and look to see Forrest way down the river, so Danny would catch up to us, stop us. He'd hold us there until Forrest got down to us, and it would keep floating. So we did that for a while, and we passed probably like 5 or 6 little rapids, and every time we got to one, "Oh yeah, this is the rapid I went to yesterday," and then each time as soon as we got through it, that wasn't it.
That wasn't
I don't remember that.
Then we almost missed the house.
I almost missed the house, and so me and Woods, we were just floating. I said, "Hey, you just tell me when, and I'll abandon ship. I'll turn over." And he said, "All right, go ahead and do it." And I went like this. And then he said, "Nope, don't do it." And I said, "Okay." And he said, "All right, go ahead and do it." And I did it. But it rained so much the night before.
Our exit was nothing but mud.
And my thought was whenever I dived in, oh yeah, I was in this water yesterday, went up to my belly button. And when I jumped off, the water was a good 1.5 feet above my head. And I'm a decent swimmer, like a pretty good swimmer. I was just a little shocked. So I swim up, and I tell Woods to grab the float, because I paid $20 for that float.
And he was not going to lose that float.
I told him to grab that float. He thought I was dying. He thought I was drowning. And then I go back down, I swim back up, and I say, "Give me the float." So I get the float. And he's like, "Are you all right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just a little shocked." That's not what I was expecting. And then so I'm able to get the float to the side, swim over to the side, and he just floats to the side. Very smart maneuver. We get on out, go inside, start drinking again. And then, so the big hill in the back I rolled down is back behind the cabin. This time we were on the side. There's another little hill. It's nothing big. But when you're really drunk, it's pretty big. So I said again, "You guys want to see me roll down this hill?" So I rolled down that hill. And then I got up and I said, "I'm going to do it again." I'm pretty sure someone said, "Oh, he's done." And I got up. I said, "I ain't done yet." And I hit him with the Black Panther, baby. As you can see, I am not dead. And then so I get
proceeded to a good hour and a half of nothing but Black Panther quotes.
I go up the hill. I roll down the hill again. And Woods rolled down that hill 1 second after I did. So whenever I stopped, he runs me over. So then I was done. I was done for a few minutes. And then when I get up, We're both at it.
Once we played the game. If I had the movie, you guys had to drink. If I didn't, I had to drink.
If you've never seen Forrest's movie collection, he has, how many movies do you have?
I think
Around about.
it's like 900.
900? Yeah.
It's nothing amazing, but
it's pretty good.
it's all good movies.
When you got a DVD collection of about 350, 900 is pretty impressive.
But they started naming movies, and if
Yeah,
I
we
had
did
it,
it.
I had to take a drink, and if I didn't, they had to take a drink.
Yeah, it was a great drinking game. It was really good.
We got rather drunk.
And then me and Woods are yelling, "As you can see, I am not dead." And then we went and looked up the exact quote, and we were like, "Oh yeah, we forgot I never yielded." So me and Woods are yelling, "I never yielded." As you can see, I am not dead.
And I finally went, I need y'all to shut up before we all get citations that say in parentheses, would not quit shouting, as you can see, I am not dead yet.
Not dead. So yeah, we were screaming that for about an hour.
And this whole time, the family that owned the house next to it was clearly a summer house. They were in it for the weekend.
They picked the wrong weekend. Yeah, we got up and the day before, anytime I'm drinking, I like to escape for a minute. Just take some time, even if it's in the bathroom, I don't care.
To himself.
Just take a minute and do a Snapchat. So I did the Snapchat. There's these two cats, Bella and Louie, and I'm talking to these cats and petting them, and then somebody comes and finds me, and I'm just petting Bella. But that was the first night. And then the second night, we just drink like wild men. We play that drinking game like crazy. Go in, we go to sleep, wake up, we have to clean this crap up.
Oh, that was... Well, most of the cleaning happened on the third day. And it was rather rowdy.
I lost a flip-flop. Have no clue. Looked all over this place for it. Lost a flip-flop. Still have the other one for like a morning thing, you know?
I left a phone charger.
You left a phone charger. My brother Danny's the only one who puked.
Did he?
He puked the last morning.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did get a little while. We talked him into drinking something. What was he was drinking?
Guinness is what he likes to drink because he says he doesn't have a hangover.
He was a wine that morning because he had drank a lot.
He had a lot. And so, yeah, he's the only one that puked. Very proud of that. I didn't puke.
I was drinking hot Keystones.
You were drinking hot Keystones? That's Forrest's drink of choice.
Only a man who hates himself resents hot Keystone.
And then just that drive home, I wanted to die.
I was in the Suburban with a horrible suspension. We were taking those curvy ass roads, and I was hungover.
All right, that's the bachelor party. She was a wild ride, and we need to go tubing again.
Oh my God, that was the first time I've ever been tubing.
Yeah, it was me too.
It was
amazing. A good time.
That's the best time.
I still have that float. We need to go tubing again.
I'm getting on top of the...
That's an invitation to the boys. Let's go tubing again. We had a great
Everybody,
time.
Come on. All day 2013, you're invited.
You're invited, baby. All right. Tell me your drunk story that you teased last week about ending up in panties.
Oh, God, dude. It was a rough night. There are pictures. If any of you come to the show and we become friends, I'll show you. Let's see here. I want to say it's either 2 or 3 years ago. It was a New Year's. And I had just discovered fighting cock. And let me tell you, if you've never played...
And he also discovered a drink as well.
You're ignorant. Let me tell you, if you never had fighting cock, tomorrow, go to the liquor store and get you a bottle of fighting cock. It'll change your life, not in a good way.
Not in a good way, baby.
So I just walked in and we were going to go party for New Year's. So I just grabbed this bottle. I was like, oh, hell, that looks like an awesome bottle. I didn't look. That was like 190 proof or whatever. I just grabbed a bottle.
Jesus.
We get back and I start drinking them heavy. I go Dr. Pepper fighting cock, heavy on the fighting cock, not knowing what's going to do to me. We get
Yeah, you probably just think it's always just.
oh yeah, it's
just
just wild turkey. Blah, blah,
I always
blah.
make my drinks heavy.
Yeah,
baby.
yeah, always. I'm an alcoholic. So I get about an hour in, and that's whenever the switch turned up for me. Like, I blacked out. I was done.
She done, baby.
I wake up at somebody else's house on the couch the next morning. And I go, what in the fuck just happened? What happened? They're like, dude.
That's it. That's a feeling that is not fun.
They were like, dude, you were the life of the party last night. I said, I didn't want to be. I didn't want to. So that I start seeing videos and everything. And there's a part where I just grabbed somebody. They drug. I don't know if they drugged me into the bedroom, talked me into getting into panties, but somebody at some point sweet talked me into a pair of panties, and it was a Halloween set of panties that says "Trick or treat yourself" on the back. And oddly enough, they fit pretty well. Kind of upset I didn't have to stretch out the crotch region, but
Perfect fit. Huh?
so there's pictures of me running out and jumping on people and everything, just freaking them out. And then you got the New Year's, and they had a bottle of champagne, and I remember they were going to shake it up and like pop it or whatever, and I grabbed it out of their hands and I popped the top off of it to get the first drink. And it shit. My stomach was nothing. It was foaming out of my mouth like I had rabies. I went, oh my God! I said a couple other things I'm not going to say on here because it just wouldn't be tasteful. But there were some.
We're a
other
tasteful podcast.
real tasteful. But and then like there's a video of me grabbing somebody. I was just sitting in a computer chair. I don't know why. In these panties. Just minding my own. And somebody walks by and I grab them by the arm and I threw them on my lap and I'm bouncing them up and down. Going, what do you want for Christmas, little boy? The panties are like, it wasn't that active of a night.
Traumatize that person.
It's not as good as Story's Corey. But that's the drunkest I've ever been. And I'm sure there's more that happened that night that I don't remember.
That's the thing. Oh, it's.
I'm sure I cried at some point. If you're drunk enough to get in panties, you're drunk enough to have them break down and I'll kill a person, bury them behind the wood stove, and all sorts of.
That was oddly specific.
I do have. That was a quick one, so I can tell you how much time we got left, Corey. We got time or not?
Yeah, we got time.
I'll tell you the first time I ever got drunk. So where I lived up on top of a massive hill that Corey visited one time.
Oh yeah, that was before you moved to the house that
in Glade.
Yeah,
I lived on top of a mountain basically.
Showed up that one time.
Well, these people that lived.
Oh, and I hacked your Facebook one time when I was there.
I smoked a whole bunch of
meth.
I smoked a whole bunch of crack. You did that to your mother one time too.
I think it was probably my brother. He probably did that. He did that to me once. He said just went to a method fisting party. Just right there on Facebook for the world to see.
Fisting party. You got meth. You probably want to fist it.
Yeah.
But so about halfway up the hill, there was this ruffian couple that lived there. The husband eventually got arrested by the FBI. He did for stealing something. I can't remember what it was.
That's hardcore.
Now, where we lived, it was a very small community. Like, we all talked to each other, everything like that. This went out. There was a river, so we would all ride our four-wheelers all day long. So it's kind of like the kid. You leave in the morning, you come back at night, and your parents really don't worry about what you're doing because there's not too much you can be getting into. Or so they thought. But I remember going in, and they were having a party for something. And me and a buddy went, and they were like, oh, come on in, blah, blah, blah. I think I'd maybe taken 2 sips of beer before. All of a sudden, next thing I know, I got a tall boy Budweiser in my hand. I was like, this is not Coca-Cola. I was probably, let's see here, I was in 7th grade.
Right?
Yeah. So whatever that would have been, I can't even tell you how old I was. I was young. So
21 for legal reasons.
Yeah, 21 for. I got held back a lot. So I downed that, And then all of a sudden, I just had another one in my hand. Like somebody just walked by and handed me
I had
another.
that same curse. It just
Like looking back, if we lived in today's world, I would have been sold into the sex trade that night. Honestly, it was bad. Well, then somebody was like, "Who wants Long Island iced teas?" And I was like,
I love sweet tea.
I love tea. So that's really what I was like. Yeah, hell yeah, give me some tea. I need something after this beer. So I'm already buzzed. I wouldn't say buzzed. I'm probably tore up already off 2 beers, 2 tall boys. So I walk over and they had tea and the Long Island mix. Well, I wasn't paying attention. I did 3/4 cup of Long Island mix.
Oh, Jesus.
And a 1/4 cup of tea. And I got back and I sat down and took a drink. I said, "Oh my God, this is horrible. I guess it's just how it tastes."
Tea tastes terrible.
Well, I drank that. And I remember, I'm done. I'm out. I remember, I can't remember what Arnold Schwarzenegger movie was coming on. I think it's called, what is it? It's one where his daughter gets kidnapped. In the beginning scene, he's walking around with that entire tree trunk on his shoulder. And he flies the amphibious plane. I can't remember what it's called. But that was starting. And I blinked my eyes and it was going on. I was like, I don't feel good.
Good move.
And somebody was like, "Here, smoke this cigarette." I'm like, well, I mean,
If I've done this, I might as well do that.
went in Rome, smoked it, threw up everywhere. I went, I feel horrible. And they're like, "All right, well, just sit there a minute." And I sat there. They brought me a cloth, put on my forehead. And they were like, "Here, try you another cigarette." And I was like, "All right, I guess." One hit, threw up everywhere. I filled an entire macaroni, like one of those little pots that you would use to cook macaroni, filled one of those up with vomit. And then eventually I sobered up enough. I was on somebody else's 4-wheeler. I had just blown my 4-wheeler up somehow. So I was on my uncle's 4-wheeler, so I had to take it back to my grandmother's house.
Oh, God.
You know how Patty was about alcohol. She found out about it later, and I didn't go near her for 3 months.
That's a good
play.
man.
But I sneak into her house, put the keys back up, get home. I had forgotten my mother had a date that night, and I was supposed to be home at a certain time to watch my sister. I walk in, Mom's pissed already. She's just pissed. "Where have you been?" I'm pale and shit. She goes, "You've been drinking." And I went, "No, I haven't." And whenever I went, "Haven't," I fucking slammed up against the wall. And she's just like, "Go lay down." And she was like, "Do you remember I had somewhere?" Oh, real like Keith Stone.
Cool.
She was like, "You remember I had somewhere to be?" And I was like, maybe.
I do now.
I think I might now. "Well, you can go ahead and go." She goes, "Look at you are plastered. I can't go anywhere." And then she kept, she scared the shit out of me. She's like, "You can't sleep on your back." I went, "Why?" "Can't sleep. You got to sleep on your side." "Why?"
The devil go get you.
"You want to end up like Jimi Hendrix? Sleep on your side." And then the next morning, she woke me up bright and damn early to do something that was just ridiculous. So she got hers back on me.
She got it.
But that was the first time I ever got drunk.
That's good stuff. You want to rank? We got to rank something real quick. We'll just go real quick. We're going to rank T'Challa in all his Marvel movies. Minute 4, made $1 billion for each one. Number 4, Infinity War. Number 3, Endgame, biggest movie of all time. First one out the portal. 2, his debut, Captain America Civil War. Number 1, Black Panther.
For the first time ever, I'm agreeing with that ranking 110%.
Oh, baby. We're a united front when it comes to King T'Challa. And that's about it. Oh, Iron Maiden, you could tell us how much time you got left. I think we got a while. Go ahead and tell us how much time we got left.
2 minutes. Midnight.
We only got 2 minutes left? That's a shocker. I thought we were going to have 5. Phyllis didn't tell us how much time we had left, so we ran over.
She walked out.
She walked out.
We've been running over a little bit. Is this turning from a 25-minute podcast into a 40-minute
We're 35 to 40-minute podcast. I don't think we went over 40 since we started. We went close last week.
You poor people. I don't listen to these. I don't know how you do.
All right, we're wrapping up. Go like us on Facebook. Why not segue? Twitter, why not Segway 12? TikToker, why not Segway? Any other stuff?
Add me on Facebook, my real Facebook, if you're brave enough. But I do need a message saying that you listen to the podcast.
Hey, he shares memes all day, and they're good stuff.
I try.
All right, so we're ending this. Rest in peace.
Rest in power, King.
Oh, yeah. Wakanda Forever. You want to go watch Black Panther?
Fuck right.